Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We are getting out of the heat again this weekend. We're heading up north of Payson. There's a little trail called
Water Wheel
Falls.
Yeah, Water Wheel Falls. Yeah.
And there was an old miner who built this water wheel to crush rock as he was mining up there, and we're going to check that out. There's a little fall. Should be a nice little trip, about a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
And packed a picnic, so yeah.
Yep, kind of like last weekend. Off for a adventure.
Yeah. All right, so we'll check in here with you later, and we'll see if we see any wildlife going up through Payson. As usual, we're taking the scenic route. All right, we just got past Payson. It's about an hour and a half drive, and there's a little day use area. We're heading up Houston Road, Houston Mesa Road to get to the trailhead where we're going. But we saw a bunch of wildlife, and we pulled over and see if we can't get a little bit closer and better pictures of it.
Oh, are these cattle or deer? Actually, those are cows. That's so funny. I thought they were deer. The deer, though, came down that way.
Yeah, they did.
So where'd the deer go?
I don't know. Let's see.
We're taking pictures of cows. Okay, the last time I got this close to a cow, it started chasing me. Remember at the other campground?
We were a lot closer then.
We're kind of close now. And that one, the one that was chasing me though, had horns and everything.
Yeah, that was a bull.
Yeah.
So after we saw those, I think those were mule deer. I'll have to go back and look at the footage. The way I've learned is that if they have like a darker mane, it's actually elk. Without the dark mane, I think those are mule deer up here in the area. I could be wrong. Let me know if let me know if you know better and put it in the comments. But we pulled over here after we saw them, and there's a little trailhead here, and we went down and to look for them, see if we can't get a closer look. And there's actually a bunch of cattle that are down there along this creek, and I think the deer went elsewhere. We did catch one up on by the road, but we weren't able to get anything a little closer. So, but we're in the Tonto National Forest, and we're going to be displaying our America the Beautiful pass, and that'll save us a few bucks. It looks like a daily pass for the Tonto National Forest is $8. So, all right, but we are, I think we're down here by the first crossing. We're going up here to Water Wheel, and we're going to take this and go this direction with it. So that's what we're doing.
Alrighty, we made it to Water Wheel parking area, and we're just getting started. We're still kind of at the parking lot, but just wanted to get a quick shot. Looks like we'll be following the creek. All right, we're already coming up on the Water Wheel.
This is the James Greer was the name of the miner. I think it was what, early 1900s?
I believe so. Yeah.
like this little area right here.
Yeah, that's neat.
We need our hammocks.
All right, it looks like we're gonna be scrambling through all of this, these rocks. Here's one of the first little waterfall type. They're kind of all through the trail, I think. A bunch of them.
We can stuff this in the backyard.
Heck yeah.
That's pretty cool. And that's where we just came from. Just a little bit of scrambling up there. See the cottonwoods. I think those are Fremont cottonwoods. And grow alongside water bodies up here.
I wanted to take a quick snap of this. The change in the rock color is drastic. It's like a bluish gray.
So it's about probably, I don't know, 85, 87 degrees out right now. But looks like about 68, it looks like. So quite a bit of difference. Arizona is a free range state. So it falls on property owners to fence off their property to keep open range cattle and animals off their property. So here's a really good example. We're on certainly public land right now, and yeah, there's cattle all over the place. So we just obviously need to be aware of them and go from there. But he's just having his morning breakfast too.
Alrighty, we made it to Water Wheel. Lots of scrambling on this one. I think we figured out that there's a couple different ways to get here because we did another trail not too long ago and we ran into this, but we didn't know we were actually, that this was Water Wheel. So technically, even though we weren't aware, we've been here before, but by a different trail, if that makes sense. So that, not too crowded, just a few people swimming. But it's a really pretty area.
So we just left the Water Wheel trailhead. I think we were there for maybe about, what, 2 hours, 2.5 hours maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of scrambling. Obviously, it was only about 1.8 miles or so. I forget how long it took us, but
Well, we kept stopping for our scenery and
quite a few pictures that we stopped for and video. Got really busy. So there's probably about 30 or 40 people hiking there, getting there. We did not go for a swim. Again, a little bit crowded. So all in all, it's a good trip, and it is
like hot and sweaty.
Yeah, we're hot and sweaty. It got warm. It was it's 95 degrees out right now. When we started, I think it was 77, 78 maybe.
Like that.
Yeah.
Well, we're also wet too because we were wetting our towels to put around our neck and stuff. So that's another reason we're wet.
Yeah. Either way, so that was today's trip, and thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.
Bye.
Left the Wagon Wheel trailhead.
Water Wheel.
What? Okay.